Let me double check. Oh, locked, can only be opened with a proper key. Okay. I guess we don't, at least not yet. Oh, for crying out loud. Nice job with that greatsword, thanks. That was the quest reward for finishing the arena. So, yeah. Got that just earlier this stream. There are still like 3 small missions in the arena for that I don't know how to do because they require me to just not get hit, and I have zero idea how I'm supposed to go about these because it's pretty much impossible for my melee build.
The land flourished under her gentle plumes. As life returned to the burnt expanse, the people crawled from their caves and saw a majestic silhouette against the open sky. They praised Saina and worshipped her likeness. She replied with a call that still echoes on the wind.
Wow, that is the most unfortunately placed space in the middle of a word that I've ever seen. Turned she into as he. You made a grammar error, I'm so happy. Huh? I'm not the one who wrote this. Oh, what are you talking about? Even among the release of TQ2, you making that error make me happier. I did not make that error. I was not responsible for writing this quest. But I'm glad that you're happy, City. He can give me a home, and I. Oh wait, I think that... I mean, okay, should probably have put home before me, but I think grammatically that's correct. I think grammatically speaking, home and I would actually have been wrong. Yeah, you go ahead and crash, you've deserved it. I'm gonna have to continue looking at Discord after I'm done here, because I managed to get through all of my channels except for Darksiders 4, and I haven't even looked at Reddit yet, so... And if I try to do it on Monday, I'll come back to like 12,000 messages, which I don't want, so... Anyway. No, City, yeah, that's the point. Like, if I come back on Monday, I will have about 4 hours worth of Reddit to go through. That's why I need to do at least a little bit of it today. And same for, I think Darksiders at the moment has about 300 messages an hour, so... there is no way I'm doing all of that just on Monday. Anyway, you go and enjoy your break, your nap, your kitten cuddling, whatever. Give Amanda some scritches from me. Saltwell Lab Notes, Day 21. Laboratory facts. Fussy Bussy was a bear, Fussy Bussy had no hair. Laboratory facilities are in place, and the arid environments proves to be an excellent preserving agent for specimen. This promises to be an excellent site to test my theories. I only wish Formorus shared my enthusiasm. Oh, so these are not by Formorus. Okay. We've got another person in the mix here who is working at this site. Gnomish corpse. By all appearances, this gnome died some time ago and in a rather brutal fashion. Clutched in his hands are a key and an old scrap of parchment. Just some zombies. Woo, nothing that we haven't fought before. Let's go. Wait, that's the crocodile. Okay, that's fine, we notice. Assistant notes. Damn it all, it's bad enough being stuck in this lab after FH left for Alistar. Now we're all left at the hands of V. I thought we were doing something noble here, but instead I find the work getting grislier by the day. The bodies are lining the hallways now, and there's more than we can clean up by ourselves. Even the incinerator's only half working. And in spite of all of our problems, one of the other assistants still thinks they have the time for morbid jokes. I found some of the bodies had moved again. I don't know where this fool, whoever he is finding the time to move around some rotten corpse when we're as busy as we are. I mean, it's not like they can move themselves. Actually, about that. About that. I have bad news for you, assistant. Or, well, I guess you already found out the bad news because he's dead. But yeah. I'm guessing they were trying to replicate the experiments from Alistar here, and it just didn't work out properly. It just brought back a bunch of brain-dead zombies. Saltwell Lab notes day 142. The lenses are quick to attune to the subjects, and the reanimation was surprisingly simple, but none of my subjects seemed to retain any semblance of their mental state. Yeah, that's what I thought. Or even any consciousness at all. Suspect the problem lies in the arcane current. I'm simply not using enough power to transfer the mind along with the body. Formorus had voiced too many concerns with the project to be of use. I've already informed the Templar. With any luck, Formorus will be shipped off somewhere and I can delve further into my work, unimpeded. Let's disarm all of that. Saltwell Lab Notes Day 233. My backers have finally agreed to my requests and have provided a piece of Sistine Prismere. I can't imagine what they paid for this, or to whom, but the results will surely be worth the bargain. With this, I should have more than enough power for a complete transfer. If anything, there must be too much power. Must remember to stay shielded on the observation deck. Yikes. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Oh wow, that's a lot of them. You guys just sprouting out the ground or what? At least they're slow. Take all of that, thank you.
Have I been down here so long? Is the madness so great that I see the faces of the damned before me? Or is it really you? It is! By the tome! Come closer. Let me look at you. It has been an eternity since I've seen a trusted face. Are you? In many ways, your awakening has brought me nothing but misery. But that is not your fault. I am to blame for all of it. Wait, do you hear that sound? It could be the Sons of Laz, but it could be someone else.
Okay, what are you guys? White palm. Never met any of you guys before. You're actually kind of weak. Take all of that, thank you. Yeah, you've been having a rough day, Formerus. Or, well, a rough I think, month it's been in-game.
The last we spoke, it was the Tuatha that reduced my lab to cinders. Now it's assassins. Everywhere I go, destruction follows. I have grown so weary of it, my friend. All I ever wanted was to unlock Death's secrets, to shed light on the shadows. I never wanted this.
Well, that's all.
For more than just your protection, for being the one good thing to come of this disaster. I have few friends, but I gladly count you among them.
Octien is searching for
You
you.
must be mistaken. I've tried to contact him ever since I fled Alistar, but he never replied. Until now. Octien. Of course. When all the facts are considered, the truth will emerge. Ah, I am a fool. Octien has sent you to search for me. To have us killed together. Those assassins are proof of this. The Well of Souls is his project. Once it was functioning, he no longer needed me. Not if he could salvage the well in Alistar with Ventrinio's help.
Who is Ventrinio?
Ventrinio de Cellini. We used to work together in this lab on projects sponsored by Templar Octien. But when we were tasked with creating the well, Ventrinio sought to use any means at our disposal, regardless of the implications or consequences. Eventually, he was taken away, and I was sent to work at Alistar. But it seems he continued his work here, long enough to create those monsters. They are the animated dead, early experiments in the field of immortality. They will forever haunt these cursed caverns. Ventrinio named them after a mythical figure who rose from the dead. He looked on them and saw potential. I see only abominations. No, not me. But Ventrinio's old notes suggest that he may know a way into Alabastra. I wonder, perhaps, is it possible that you have met Ventrinio already? That would explain it. You were attuned to his well, but raised from mine. Unfortunately, the only way to find Ventrinio is to go through Templar Octien, which will not be easy now that we know of his treachery. Never. The only voice he wishes to hear is his own. We cannot deal with Octien within the boundaries of Edessa. Not alone. There is one who has the power to discredit him. Templar Joriel. She is reputed for her wisdom and strength of character. And as I recall, she and Octien do not exactly see eye to eye on matters of policy. If Joriel can make Octien answer for his crimes, then we will gain access to his information. That includes the location of Ventrinio's lab. If you wish to uncover the mystery of your deaths, then you will need Ventrinio. He is the key to Alabastra. Find Templar Joriel in Edessa. We don't have much evidence, but I have a feeling she will help us.
We're blackmailing Octien.
Oh, don't call it that. You're just having a talk with Octien in the library. In return for your discretion, he'll give us what we want. I know it's unpleasant, but when you work with the Templars, you just start thinking this way. It helps you stay alive. Ah, Edessa, the great gnomish city-state. Knowledge, reason, and logic rule there, as do bureaucracy and intrigue. A clever gnome can go far in that city, and a wise gnome goes far away from it.
I like that.
It's everything I've been able to put together concerning Templar Octien's crimes, with supporting evidence from Ventrinio's notes and correspondence. I always suspected I might need leverage over Octien. It seems Ventrinio felt the same. You must remember to thank him for me. I am Fomerus Hughes, scholar of vivification, prime circle. The Well of Souls was my life's work. I knew Octien was more interested in my research than he was in my well-being, but I didn't expect him to send assassins. At least not so soon. Now that he has the well and Ventrinio, he'll have access to eternal life all for himself. And who knows what other magical protections he's collected over the decades. He thinks he's won, but we know his dirty little secrets. And believe it or not, that means we've got the real power. The Templars rule from the Forum, and you can't get a thing done in the city without the sponsorship of one of them. They can be powerful allies, but the one thing you don't want to do is get on their bad side. My old colleague, Ventrinio Desilini. For a time we worked together under Templar Octien. He was a brilliant scholar, but a terrible person. I told Octien he couldn't be trusted and refused to work with him, but it appears the Templars simply moved him to another lab with some mysterious assistant. Ventrinio's notes reference some highly capable assistants that joined him in testing the well and collecting Prismia, but there's no mention of their identity. Whoever they are, they're clever, resourceful, and very dangerous. If we could find them, we might have a lead, or even a way into Alabastra.
Alright.